If you're not training athletes online and you want to learn how you can actually create a program that gets your athletes results, then this video is for you because I've trained over 250 athletes online and helped over 100 coaches doing the exact same thing. I've helped dozens of coaches make $10,000, $20,000 a month coaching athletes online. If you don't know who I am and this is your first time here, my name is Nick. I run an online consulting company teaching sports coaches how to leverage social media and online training to achieve true time and financial freedom. I used to run an online baseball training business, did $250,000 in sales in just 10 months, trained over 250 athletes all online. And now I run a business teaching coaches how to do exactly what I just did. And just to build a little bit of trust with you, I'm going to show you inside my community. Here are real people. So Nick Guzzi is 22 years old, closed a $300 sale today. Sean closed a $300 per month sale. He's 2 for 2 on calls today. See another one. And then he actually closed another one. He sent me a private message here. This is him booking a call. So he went 3 for 3 today. Jake closed a client in 3 messages through the DMs. And he said he got another client here, 3 months at $375 a month. Josh closed a deal the other day, sales call from a kid the other night. Matthew booked a call. We ran a workshop the other day in my program showing you how to book calls through the DMs. Matthew booked a call directly after. Scott right here got a $400 a month 12 pay from an athlete, as well as they're flying in to train with them in person for an extra $500. Jaden closed his first hybrid athlete at $300 a month. Nick literally just closed his first paid in full $600, and he closed another deal actually. He's been in the program 4 days. He's already made 3 sales. He's 22. I think he's made like $1,200 or $1,300. Matthew, using our organic strategies, had a post hit over 245,000 views, which is pretty sweet. Will, he's 21 years old. He closed a $1,200 deal, $400 down, $800 coming. Scott, $400 a month, 12 months or 12 payments. Sean converted in-person athlete to hybrid for $500 a month. Matthew had a post at 60K views and 100K views. He's only got like 700 followers. Anderson, 13 new players into his hybrid program. Nick, 1 day, 1 sale, first thing. Joe went from 2,100 followers to 10,000 followers. You can go look at his profile if you don't believe me. What else? Ryan secured a deal at $350 a month. Will closed a $1,200 deal. Connor closed a minor leaguer into his posture program. Matthew's running a camp. Casey closed on a $200 a month. Cody closed his 4th client. Connor closed another minor leaguer. Matthew quit his 6-figure job and has consistently been signing up a new client a week. Will, they literally got 13 cents per follower. Raphael, 2 for 2 on sales calls. Another deal for Ryan. Raphael's killing it. Ricky, he's a current pro baseball player. Hopefully you guys get the gist, right? And that's just all in the last 2 weeks. And so you're probably wondering, Nick, get on with it. How can I create an online training program that actually provides value to my athletes? And so let's make sure that's actually a good view. Yep. So you're probably wondering how you can create an online training program that's actually valuable for your athletes. Because now that I have your attention, hate to flex like that, I've made a lot of money doing online training. I've made a lot of money helping coaches do it because you get paid for the level of problem that you solve. And so who am I to hold in my information rather than share it with the entire world and help tons of athletes? So without further ado, this is what I did live on a call with one of my clients, okay? So I'm going to pull this mic up here so you can hear me a little bit better. So the way I teach a good online training program, the 2 things that I'm missing here, or the one thing that I'd say I'm missing here is probably a community. Okay, but I have a communication cadence here. So a good online training program, you want to create a course, you want to have a daily program for your athletes, and you want to have a communication cadence so that way you can hold them accountable. And then on top of that, you want to have a community. Okay, and so the course, you want to think about it like this. You want to take athletes to go from good to great, whatever that is, okay? They come in to your program at a current situation, whatever that is, and they don't like it. That's why they joined your program, and they want to become great. And so you have to remember, number 1, that when we're selling a coaching program, we are selling the outcome. Nobody is inherently going to pay you just because of your time. Let's say you're a coach and you give lessons. The reason why somebody's paying you is because they think you can help them get better. And there's a reason why they want to get better. They want to go to college. They want to play pro. They want to start on the varsity. They want to not be a backup on their middle school team, whatever it is, right? The reason why people get coaching is because they think that it's going to help them get to a specific outcome of their desire, typically related to status. We're not going to go into that in this video. In this video, what we are going to talk about is how you can create informational modules, a daily program, and have a specific communication cadence to deliver a ton of value to your athletes. Because most of you people out there are just seeing your athletes one time a week. Maybe you text them back and forth, you shoot videos here and there, but it's pretty informal and it's not really for real. It's not really serious. So this is how you can create even a hybrid program for your in-person clients or an online program for your online clients, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to determine what are the things that people need to get better at in order to achieve the outcome. So take this for a baseball catching example. So a catcher comes into the program and they are good, right? Let's say they're just good and they want to get great so that they can get a college scholarship, right? And we review everything and we say, okay, look, it's probably going to take you 6 months in order to become skilled enough to be great, to get the looks that you want. And so we're going to build out a course that is surrounded around the things that are going to get them to where they want to be. And so you can have 6 modules where it's one for each month. So let's say month 1, right? They need work on their stance. They can't get into all the stances. Well, you put them in a hip mobility routine every single day so that way they can improve in their stances and they learn about different stances from major league catchers with videos that you made them, right? So you can take a video of like a really, really high level player and you can be like, hey, look at this stance that he's getting into. This is why he's getting into it. This is the count that he's getting into it in for those of you guys that know baseball. If you don't know baseball, you can conceptualize this with another sport, right? So let's say you're a basketball coach and you teach point guards, let's say, how to become like the complete guard. One of the things that you're going to do is like the handle. They got to have a good handle, right? And so you can show them a bunch of different moves and a bunch of different ways in your modules, right? In your course that shows them how to have a good handle. And then in their daily routine, what you'll do then is you'll give them, exercises to do every single day. So for the catching example, it'll be hip mobility. Or let's say they come in and the biggest limiting factor in their progression is throwing, right? You'll have them watch the throwing stuff and then you'll give them a throwing progression every single day. And I wouldn't limit it to just one thing that you're providing them with every single day. I would hit all aspects of the course. But remember, you want this athlete to get their specific value. So if the biggest thing they need to work on is throwing, then they need to be doing things every single day. And realistically, all people need to be doing is something consistently over a long enough period of time, and they will get much better. They just need a structured plan that's progressive, okay? And then we teach them on a deeper level the throwing, right? The concepts of throwing. So let's take it back to the concept of like, let's say a guard, okay? So a guard needs to get better at his handle, right? You show him videos of how he can improve his handle, and then you give him the daily routine of like dribbling drills that he needs to do. And then over these 6 months, you progress his dribbling, right? Just like you would do in person. All you're doing is documenting all the information you have in your brain, putting it in learning style modules, and then giving them what to do every single day. In this scenario, we're having them do hip mobility, receiving, blocking, throwing, and a lift. Okay? And then on top of that, we're gonna have a communication cadence. So where one time a week, they are required, is a requirement of the program to hold your athletes accountable. And you need to set the expectation about this early, that they will send you a video of their handle or of their blocking or of their throwing or of their, whatever it is, their footwork drills. It doesn't really matter. You need to get some sort of accountability, and then you hit them with check-ins twice a week, right? Monday, have a great week. And then you hit them up again on Thursday and say, hey, by Sunday, this is what is due to me. It is this video, okay? And then on Sunday, they send you that video, you get on the call. It doesn't have to be Sunday, okay? Don't get your panties in a wine. It doesn't have to be Sunday. It can be any day. You can set up this communication cadence however you want. I'm teaching you principles right now, Okay? And so one time a week, you get on a call with them, or every other week, you get on a call with them. One time a month, you get on a call with them. And then you can add a group to where you have multiple athletes. You get on group calls and you run a workshop. This is what I do in my program. I run a workshop where it's one very specific problem that people are having, and I solve it for everybody. And then I do a live Q&A after. Okay, and that's exactly what you can do in your group as well. And then once a month, you have like a check-in to where you get on a call and you're like, okay, let's review. Let's see which modules we need to focus on next, or if we just need to keep hammering out throwing, right? So this is what I teach people how to do in my program, is create programs that look like this, where it's a full course, a daily routine, communication cadence, teach you how to market it, teach you how to sell it, teach you how to create a community. You can take this information, go ahead, take it for free, or if you want to learn how you can do it, how you can apply it for yourself, I recommend you booking a call with me or my team down below, walk through your situation. If you're the right fit, we can get you enrolled right in the program. Appreciate y'all watching this. Catch you in the next one. Peace.